everybody. My name is Jim.
Yeah, and I'm Mike.
This is our first podcast together.
A Bit Above Podcast.
Jim and Mike talk.
Jim and Mike talk music.
Jimbo, Jimarama,
Micah, Micah Muka.
Jimba Chapa.
No good music.
I'm just doing a little dance here.
Okay. Are we on the air?
Check.
Check.
You're tuned into No Good Music.
Here are your hosts, Rob and Matt.
Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming.
Wow, we had a huge audience here today.
Yeah.
So this is our milestone episode.
Yes. Is it 25?
It's 1,000. No, it's 100 episodes.
100. Nice even number. Excellent.
I mean, it took us a long time to get here.
Yeah.
We're also celebrating our 6-year anniversary since we started the podcast. So this is a history, a celebration.
It is a celebration for sure.
And I don't know if Matt said he's here. Matt is here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Federal.
And appropriately, I wanted Matt to be here because him and I are the ones that started it. And it started with me just wanting to do a podcast.
Yeah. Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Yes. And it was November 17th, 2019.
Yeah.
We were there to go
Tour and explore.
Yeah. Civil War stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you a little bit of history because, as you know, we were called No Good Music. We were always called No Good Music. Believe it or not, in the very beginning, we were called A Bit Above.
A Bit Above.
I think we put out the first podcast under that, but then when we changed the name, I probably re-uploaded when we started using Podbean.
Yeah, right. And we're looking for our focus, for sure.
Yeah. We started out, I was Jim.
And I'm Mike.
Yeah, and Matt was Mike. I don't know. We just decided not to use our real names.
I thought the government was going to come looking for money. All the money we're raking in,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that we were to avoid taxes, I think.
Yeah, we had a huge following before this. We go on tour, different countries. No, I'm just kidding.
Mike!
Yeah. No, we just didn't know what we were going to talk about. We felt maybe a little bit more freedom, but we then decided, we kind of want to be, I don't know, it was better to be ourselves. And that's what we are now. We weren't trying to pretend we were someone else.
I'm just going to give a shout out right away here as you're starting, Rob, because, you're the real spearhead behind this in that cheap motel in Fredericksburg back in 2019.
Yeah.
But
thank you.
Just really want to, give you kudos for planning it all. And I'll speak more about that in a little bit. But starting it all and the name changes, the goals, that's all you, my friend. It's all
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Yeah, I love doing it. I hope. Hold on, man, I got a technical problem here. Sorry, it's very loud in my headphones. I love doing it. I hope my co-host, love doing it as much as I. Sometimes I bug them a little too much. We try to. I try to encourage my co-host to come up with themes. I think we're all kind of. I have 4 different co-hosts now.
Yeah, it really grew from. I was with you solo, duo, me and you together for years. And so there's only so much that I can do. And so your ideas, your constant flow of ideas and things that you bring, sometimes it's more than I can even join you for. And so, you know, you've done some solo interviews. You can talk about that. And just the ideas. It's pretty amazing. Just so many ideas.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of them come to fruition.
Yeah. So we didn't start out mainly music. If we still had not done mainly music, there's really an endless things we can talk about.
Oh yeah.
But even music is endless with what we know and new stuff. Like today we interviewed Mark Daly from Ireland.
Yeah.
Who's opening for The Darkness, him and his band, The Ravens. And I met Mark at a show, and that's how we, interviewed him. And he's one of the new music. What am I saying? New music that I like.
Yeah, so you saw them, didn't know about him, saw them, talked to him, set it up, and here we are interviewing, and it's behind us already. Interviewed just last hour. Yeah.
So let's go into a little bit of history here. And like I said before we decided to mainly talk about music, we did cover some music stuff. We covered, in the very beginning, Todd Rundgren.
Yeah.
We saw him doing the White Album tour.
Yeah. So when you mention names in the beginning, these are not interviews. These are people we're deciding to talk about, explore, review, and expose some of our listeners to. So when you say Todd Rundgren, we did not meet him and interview him. So early on, it's talking about people, not with people. Yeah,
and we that particular one, we also saw the Weaklings. We talked about a couple concerts we were at. What's amazing is Joey Molin from Badfinger was. He was part of that Todd Rundgren's band.
That's right.
And I think it was like a year and a half later, we're interviewing Joey Mullen. Yeah,
that was good.
Who sadly, has passed away. We did top 10 albums for the Fallout. That was probably one of the first extensive ones we did where I had a lot of notes.
Was it 4 hours or 5 hours? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I had like 20 pages of notes. And on May 16th, that first year, we did the music show, we called it. And
it's pretty broad, music show. Yeah.
And so this was 2020, and it was right before our first interview, and which was June 20th, 2020. And it was with J. Rowe.
Loved it. Such fond memories of how gracious and genuine he was.
Yeah.
And shout out to J. Rowe for being our first.
So we have, with this show, we have some audio from people we've interviewed, and they have been so gracious to send me, just some words on congratulating us.
All right.
And we got something from J. Rowe.
Yeah, well, let's hear it.
Hello, this is J. Rowe, and I would like to congratulate Rob and Matt on their 100th episode of No Good Music. I was the first episode they ever did when they were the Jim and Mike show. Congratulations, Rob and Matt.
So Jay got it a little wrong. He was the first interview.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I told him that, but I said, it's okay. I didn't want him to re-record it, so you get it. Now, the person who gave me the idea to start doing interviews was a man by the name of Plastic EP.
Yeah. And
we're going to talk about some of the interviews that stood out. This one...
The superlatives.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one pretty much stood out as Plastic EP, just I don't know what you call it, just an energetic personality. Didn't really let us ask any questions.
I had 3 pages of notes, and I might have read one sentence off of that.
Yeah.
I think I cooked breakfast. I think he made coffee, and I cooked breakfast during the interview. I'm not sure.
I think we did, yeah. And he didn't even notice. Nothing against Plastic. So we have...
He had a lot to say. Had a lot to say.
Yeah.
I can say that.
So since I mentioned Plastic, we've got a little audio from Plastic.
All right.
We've got about 11 of these. So we're gonna...
all right. Good to hear.
Hi everyone, it's Plastic EP. Just want you to know, Rob and Matt, no good music, and I want to congratulate them on 100 episodes. Really great guys. Just love them. Keep listening to their podcast. Fantastic. See ya.
There we go.
All right. Thank you, Plastic.
I think he was in a hallway.
Yeah. A hallway in Australia. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a around the world interview.
Yeah, I got that last night from Plastic.
Wow.
Also, what was amazing was our second interview with Chuck Negron. That was August 15th, 2020. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret, because the podcast after that was on Seinfeld, right?
Yeah.
Before Chuck, I'm not going to say their name, but someone had reached out to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was a publicist, or he still is. And it really turned me off. But it really motivated. Yeah, sad. But it really motivated me to figure out how to get people to interview. And I'm not going to tell you my secrets.
Mm-hmm.
We've been able to have, we'll get into the interviews in a little bit, but we've been able to interview some incredible, I say they're all good interviews. Everybody has a different personality, different types of music, but maybe I would have figured it out anyway.
Would have taken longer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this person wanted me pretty much to pay him.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Basically said, do you know who I am? Like I said, I'm never going to mention his name.
Putting us in a deficit, because seriously, we don't make money.
Yeah.
Any. So, we're not going to pay to do this.
Yeah. When I reached out to Chuck Negron on Instagram, which I'm going to tell you, I figured out is not the best way to reach out to someone. I think they were probably married, his wife, I'm going to say. Messaged me back, and that was our second interview from Three Dog Night, Chuck Negron.
His wife was there helping him set up stuff.
Yeah.
On the superlatives, he gets most hilarious or most entertaining. I think that's, I might have had a couple interviews where I cried, but I cried from laughing when he was describing the concert scene. It was so. Go back and listen to that, people.
And as Mark Daly said today, you'll hear in the interview how he's buzzed coming off the stage. I think for our second interview, I think we were kind of, if we gave each other high fives. I know we've done that on some interviews where they were just so good.
Yeah, Chuck had it all.
Yeah,
from laughing and crying to the information and just visualizing some of the stories he was telling.
Yeah. And then we covered beer, which is my favorite.
Yes, so. I learned more about beer in that hour than I had known before.
We did the 50 beers with hops in the name. There's a lot of, I love the IPAs and the pale ales. We did an odd book. I don't know if you remember, Matt, about someone being reincarnated as a fly.
Yeah, it was a very unusual one.
Yeah. It was called Jacob's Folly.
Mm-hmm. I just backed you up for that. You definitely were leading that, and I was your wingman for that one.
Yeah.
Book review.
Because we were just starting out, and we're like, we could talk about anything, basically. We could talk about houseplants if we wanted to.
But we didn't. We did not have the houseplant episode yet.
Yeah. And we even did one on the NFL, the preseason.
Yeah, that was unusual.
We still get listens, I think, on that.
People are searching. Yeah. People are searching, right?
Yeah. Now, Seinfeld was our last episode. I don't have the number of the episode here. That wasn't music.
Yeah.
Except we did a couple horror. We did one horror one.
Yeah.
I had my friend Darren Auk here with us.
That's right. If you listen to the, you won't hear him. He didn't have much to say, but he was there with us.
And then we were called Jim and Mike Talk.
And it was wide open. Jim and Mike can talk about anything that they want.
Yeah.
Even houseplants or the NFL.
Matt and I, we go back to when we were 10 years old. Music has been a big part of our lives, still is.
Right. So 50 years ago, you were saying, hey, I just got an album. It's the Eagles, not the NFL team. And, it was like, wow. And then you said, hey, Warren Zevon, I'm like, who's that? So you were turning me on to music 50 years ago.
One I remember not turning you on to, but a friend, John McCluskey.
Yeah. Shout out to John.
Was the Cars, Candio.
Yeah.
He had never heard of the Cars. I don't know how new the album was.
Yeah.
It could have been a couple weeks old. And we were both just amazed by that band. So that newness, that hearing that new band,
Yeah.
for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Now we added music because one of us, maybe both of us, agreed, let's just talk about music.
Yeah.
We love music.
It provided a focus, instead of the whole world, it's music, yeah.
And that was February 13th, 2021. And Marcy Levy, who also goes by the name of Marcella Detroit, she was the first person to ever say Jim and Mike talk music.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have audio from Marcy. I tried.
If you're an Eric Clapton fan, you want to listen to the Marcy or Marcella interview.
And then we started show 16 with the phrase. I did a lot of research here.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember this stuff off the top of my head. Turn off the TV, turn up the music. Yeah. And that was our album Roulette, and that was February 27th, 2021.
Yeah. Now, are you going to describe anything about album Roulette later, or can I speak to that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rob Wood came up with this idea where we randomly choose from 100 albums from the last year and randomly choose them and review them. And of course, deep down, we're hoping to get lucky with something that we know and something that we like. Well, that's rare.
Yeah.
So
and the idea is you have to actually listen to the entire album.
Right. And it was really hard on a couple where to listen to it. But yeah, it was great. It was a great learning experience.
But I find
for us.
humor in even the bad stuff.
So, Oh yeah. But I'm still saying it's hard, even though I'm laughing.
Well, I have you down for the next one because you haven't done one in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah.
And probably January, we instead of doing the top 10 albums of last year, because I know I listen to a lot more than anybody.
Yeah.
We're due like
you're the new music king.
Maybe the top 5, or I'll give you my top 5 anyway. Now, good old AI, love it or leave it, explains turn off the TV, turn up the music. And here we go.
Okay.
You would first locate the television's power button or remote to turn the TV off, and then use the same remote or a separate audio device's controls to increase the music's volume. Now, for smart TVs, this may involve navigating the settings to find the power off option or using a dedicated picture off feature to save energy.
Well, and we can learn everything that we need to know from AI.
Yeah. So if you're wondering how to turn off that TV and turn up the music, that's how you do it.
Okay. Step by step.
Yeah. So another date here in the podcast history, September 18th, 2021. Where my friend Jeremy joins the podcast for the first time. Jeremy! Now, Jeremy's much younger than us. I've known Jeremy almost all his life.
Since he was a wee one.
Yeah, I know his mom.
Let me tell you how I met your mother.
But I think I mentioned it before. Jeremy's parents listened to what I did because they're like around our age. And so Jeremy... somewhat uncommon for a child to listen to his parents' music, but one of Jeremy's favorites is Peter Frampton. Yeah, and so he was the best choice to come in because Matt, we're not going to go into detail. You can go back.
Couldn't give you as much time.
Yeah, and so Matt couldn't do it as much or at all at that point. So I decided I don't want to end the podcast. I could have done it by myself for a while, but I brought in Jeremy. And Jeremy's worked out pretty good. And that was show 21. It was our 5 favorite live albums. That was Jeremy's first podcast.
Good. Something else regarding publicity and promotion really confirmed when you put 5, what was it again? 5 favorite live albums?
Yeah.
You put a number to something. It's so interesting. People love that. They're drawn. They're just like, what are the 5? There's something about in human nature and psychology where you're drawn and you say, hey, I got 5. Like, 5 of what? Yeah. What are they? Yeah. People want to know instead of, hey, I got some or I got this. So I think
Or they can relate. They immediately think, Yeah, I've got 5 favorite live
I've got
albums.
5 too.
Are
Yeah.
some of them,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
will they turn me on to
Yeah.
other?
And radio stations know this. XPN has
Yeah.
Something with a number in it right now, and people are drawn to it.
I mean, we're not music historians, but we, I'm very eclectic. So maybe you think some of my tastes are awful.
Mm-hmm.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. Dua what?
Do we have?
Do we have one from Dua Lipa?
Get the fuck out.
What?
Dua.
This is what did she?
Now I can't make this.
What did she just say?
Get the fuck out.
Now we can't make this a clean show.
Yeah.
What the hell, Dua?
So, like I was saying, that's a guilty pleasure. We all have guilty pleasures, and
Yeah.
Dua is for you. Just do it.
Music is universal.
Yeah.
We always say, and it's what you like. Whether you could put something on that makes you want to dance.
Mm-hmm. Makes you want to cry.
Yeah, there you go. You don't have a crying thing, do you? Oh, yeah. So September 10th,
Yes?
2022, we changed the name to No Good Music.
Yeah.
The reason mainly being that it was now Matt and Jeremy and me,
Mm-hmm.
and we could have done Jim and Mike and Jeremy. Then it's getting to, now it would have been Jim and Mike and Jeremy and Sam and Miss Fab.
Yeah.
Talk music. And that's a little too long.
We can make an acronym out of it, and it probably would be offensive. Yeah.
So No Good Music came out of me hearing about people online saying there's no good music anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they've given up trying to seek out new music.
Right. And there are certain personalities of people who stay locked in what they knew in their teenage years.
Yeah.
And so that's where they remain. It's a personality type, maybe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't explore before and after.
Yeah. I mean, there's this new club we mentioned in our interview with Mark Daly, Archer Music Hall, which just opened. People think rock and roll is dead, music's dead. No, it's...
And that's in Allentown, PA, if you're interested.
Yeah. So May 13th, 2023, I'm now known as my real name, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
I hosted with Jeremy. Robbie! And May 27th, 2023, that was just like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Matt joins me for an interview with Richard Barone. And I'm not sure if maybe you said your name in the interview, because they always ask who we are.
Yeah.
But you definitely said your name with our next interview with Melanie. Unfortunately, Melanie passed away. We do have, let's hear from Richard Barone.
Okay.
From the Bongos.
Yeah.
Right? Remember we talked about Greenwich Village?
Mm-hmm.
All that.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Richard Barone of the Bongos, and I'd like to congratulate No Good Music on their 100th episode. You know what the Bongos always say? Turn off the TV and turn up the music. Check out the new Bongos album, The Shroud of Turin, live in 1985, just out on RCA Records and Gem CDs. And you can always visit me at richardbarone.com. Congratulations, No Good Music. 100 episodes. Wow.
So Richard's claiming
Thank you so much, Richard.
that he came up with that.
Yeah. Well, he said that's what they say now, so I think he got it from us.
Oh, yeah. That's very nice. Very nice, Richard.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I like the album title that he just said, The Art of...
Turin.
Yeah.
The Shroud of Turin.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very historical, The Shroud of Turin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
So what other history do we have here? Let's see. I think that's about it. For the history of the podcast, we're still known as No Good Music.
You got shirts for us. You got coasters. They got it all. Yeah.
And I hope we can go, on, a lot longer. I work from home. Matt doesn't. Neither does Jeremy. So, that's why... luckily, Matt can come over.
It's a very comfortable studio here.
Yeah, because I like to be able to. I like to be in the same room with the person to talk. Sam, of course, is in Ann Arbor. His brother was Ken Vale, who was a good friend of mine. He was a music historian.
Right, both of them with great knowledge of music history. Yeah.
And Sam and I, as if you've heard, we get along like we've known each other a long time. So.
Yeah, well, definitely.
And of course, Joanne, I've known her since high school, and she goes by Miss Fab, and she did a couple. She's going to do some more.
Yeah, it's good to hear.
Podcast. So let's get. We started to count the podcast with the interviews, and then I think we kind of separated. I call like regular podcast or themed.
Yeah.
And recently, I just started calling them episodes instead of shows. I don't know why, but and
right. So we have 100 episodes we're celebrating. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And of those, about 75 are interviews.
Yeah, 74.
So we got 3/4 of them interviews and 1/4 of them regular podcasts.
But some of the early ones, probably the first 5 might have been counted as the 100th episodes. I forget what the total is on podcasts we have.
Yeah.
So we've done 74 interviews.
And you've got some more numbers for us next, or
do I?
I don't know. I was thinking about. I was considering maybe a number of listens. And...
Oh yeah, we're gonna go into. Sorry, I'm shuffling papers here. I have our top 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as listeners, listens.
Most popular, possibly, would be...
most popular.
Yeah.
Hopefully people have listened all the way through, because we're not really sure how the numbers... We normally don't talk numbers, but we're going to talk about the top 5.
But it's interesting to me to know, and I'm going to find out, that some of the ones that I did not think were the most interesting, people had higher numbers in listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Well, there's one in here that I was very surprised with.
Can I say one that I remember being high up on the list?
Okay.
And that was Rockabilly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that make top 5?
That didn't make the top 5.
Okay, but that was high at the time.
I think it had momentum.
Yeah.
And then kind of fizzled out, maybe.
For our listeners, that was a history of the genre Rockabilly. And we learned a lot. I learned so much just researching it.
Yeah. That was one of our first music, believe it or not, podcasts.
Okay.
That's when we recorded in my basement. It's a little bit of history. I'll give you a brief history of we started out recording in a booth, which I was doing audiobooks at the time.
Oh yeah.
We had a tiny little table in there. We'd knock over stuff, and I made this booth out of moving blankets and PVC. We had one mic in the middle. Then I decided I'm going to get a conference table. It was only a couple hundred. And we sat across from each other. And then we moved, but we had the furnace downstairs to deal with. We had to turn off the heat, actually. So then we moved up where we are now in what I call my music room, where I have all my albums and stuff. And and then after a while, the conference table got to be kind of like we were going to work. I don't know. And I really wanted something like we're doing now. We're sitting across from each other. I got this little table from, believe it or not, the pharmacy that closed down in town. People used to sit here and wait for their prescriptions.
Repurposing. Yeah. Gotta love it.
Yeah. They would, John Adams, we got your colon blow. No. Okay.
No, colon blow.
That's not even a medication. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have number 5 here.
Yeah.
Now,
hit us with the most popular 5 episodes that we've had.
I think of that song Popular. I'm popular. I don't know what it's from. Okay. What's most interesting is this is the only podcast where I pulled it from the archives and reposted it.
Oh, no.
And I think...
No, the early 1 or 2? Is it early 1 or 2 and 3?
No. It was show 41.
Oh, good. Thank God.
I think what I did, we used to, if we had a theme, we also worked in other stuff.
With that theme, right.
And now we kind of just stick to the theme, so it's not as complicated. We do a separate show with music news and all that.
Right.
So This one, what's interesting is when the original podcast doesn't have as many listens as the re-podcast, the re-purpose. So it was Buddy Holly.
Oh, yeah?
It originally aired February 25th, 2023, around when the plane crash happened. I put it out the next year.
Okay.
And I called it The Day the Music Died from the Archives.
Yeah.
So the original podcast had just 236 listens, and the new one had 497.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So again, people, we're not in the thousands. We are happy that 497 people are tuning in.
That's fine.
Yeah. Like I said, we never talk about the numbers, but we're going to today because it's kind of an anniversary show. So there it is, an anniversary. The Beatles, Hard Day's Night movie review, soundtrack review, July 22nd, 2024, 505.
Nice.
So it barely beats Buddy Holly. This is the one I'm surprised with. It's show 62. And it's Bruce Springsteen, Prince, Joan Jett, because I put names in here that we talk about.
Yeah.
So it was actually called Music Show before I didn't really we don't call it that anymore. And we talked about David Gilmour, but I also have Lennon McCartney. So once you put some Beatles in there.
Yeah.
And that was 559. Number
2.
Now I'm going to tell you, the 4 bottom ones are so far from the top one.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
But we're on number 2, is that right?
Yeah, number 2.
Okay.
Is top 10 Christmas songs.
Wow.
Most memorable Christmas gifts. And this gets this is from 2022 and it still gets listens. So around the, people are going to start listening to this again.
Right, Christmas time. Yeah.
586.
Okay.
So we're all around the 500s. Hey everyone, this is Rob breaking into the podcast. I was mistaken. Matt mentioned Rockabilly podcast. He thought that was probably the number 1. It was in fact the number 2. I don't know how I missed it, so I wanted to correct that. Sorry, Matt. You were right. It was at about 780 listens, and that was from November 21st, 2020. So again, Rockabilly should have been number 2. So give it a listen. It's a good one. But then we jumped to, and I always made the joke that, and maybe this will give you a clue, because Matt's not too sure. He thought it was a Rockabilly.
Yeah, and we didn't talk about Dua Lipa yet, so it's not
We didn't do one on Dua Lipa, but that's going to blow up.
Yeah.
That's going to be,
Get the fuck out.
Okay, do it. Jesus.
When you need a drum roll.
Okay, drum roll, please. And it is Yacht Rock.
No, I should have guessed it.
I kept telling you the numbers on this.
Yeah.
The history of Yacht Rock, top 5 Yacht Rock songs.
The Yachters, they love it.
Show 61. We both put a lot of time into this.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We started out with a story. Remember, I incorporated 50 Yacht Rock songs into
a story.
We were on Thunder Island.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard it, you gotta listen. This is going to blow your mind, people.
Going from about 400 or 500 listens to...
The total, now, also Podbean and YouTube don't go together well because YouTube will initially pull the show first and then stop counting. So I've added...
So you put them together, right? You added together, yeah.
And the total is 5,083 listens.
Wow, 5083.
Yeah. Now we had 4,335 on Podbean.
Yeah.
And 748 on YouTube. Yeah. So Yacht Rock.
Wow. The Yachters.
And my joke was that to Matt was that we should call all our podcasts Yacht Rock.
Yeah, then just say whatever we want in there. Yeah. Could be an interview with Liberty DeVitto or something, and we'll call it Yacht Rock, Liberty DeVitto.
Now we do have 2. We'll get into the interviews, but I want to, while we're doing the top ones.
Yeah.
There are 2 top interviews, and
wow, that would be hard to guess. 74 interviews. I'm going to have to throw out some guesses.
There's 2 interviews that are were huge for us. And
as far as listeners, yeah.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, but both of them, I hate to pat myself on the back, but they were ones that I did myself.
Oh, wow.
And the first one, which surprised me, is a band called Thumpasaurus.
Yes.
They're a LA funk band. But you know what? They got a little bit of notice from Jimmy Fallon.
Yep, 5 minutes of fame, maybe even 10.
Yeah. I interviewed them before Jimmy did. I interviewed Lucas Tamarin.
Mm-hmm.
They had a song called Struttin'. Strut my thing, do, you know.
Strut my thing.
Yeah, yeah. So we have 885 listens on that one. But the promo on YouTube, this is what I don't understand sometimes. The promo, 5,555 views.
Promo for that one?
For that interview.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, he spiked in popularity. The spike went really high.
Yeah.
Whenever that was. And
then my other one was Courtney Hadwin, who just put out her first album. She was on America's Got Talent when she was 14.
Yeah.
Had like 300 million views on, not our podcast, but on her original debut.
There you have someone who was known in certain circles across the whole world. So, yeah, it's big.
So the interview itself has a total of 1,814. But the promo, I'm going to blow your mind.
Oh, yeah, wow.
25,889 views on the promo. And that's from February, March
that's awesome.
of this year.
Yeah.
So now, hold on a minute. We just got an audio. Okay.
Yeah.
We just got this is exclusive, folks.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a guy I interviewed, Brian Cramp. He wrote a book on Cheap Trick.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go back here. He was the first person, I think, to say no good music. Let me see here. My notes. Yeah. He was the first person ever to mutter. And let's see if we can pick him up here. Because let's see. Hopefully he doesn't.
Hey, this is BJ Cramp from Rock and/or Roll, or Brian J. Cramp, author of This Band Has No Past, How Cheap Trick Became Cheap Trick. And I just want to wish the guys at No Good Music congratulations on 100 episodes.
All right. Well, thank you.
It was a homeless man who set up right next to his stand in LA, and they became friends. And I was telling him about this instrument.
Oh my God!
That he created. And
Where's it coming from?
And it was like a show.
I don't know. It's not coming from my phone.
Sort of deal. And as my friend was telling me this story, I was like, "Oh yeah, that should probably be the name of the band."
I have no idea where it's coming from.
Up top, hit up top. There's a bar up top.
There we go.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that's you. You're too many noises.
Well, thanks, Brian. We appreciate that.
So that was Brian J. Cramp.
Yeah.
And he was the first person to ever say
no good music.
No good music.
And you're listening to No Good Music.
So like we said, we have done 74 interviews. I think you want me to just rattle off, or you want to let Matt...
Yes, names?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So these are musicians and also people who are historians of music. All right? So let's go page by page. I'll read the first page, you read the second.
And then what we're going to do is we do have some more audio.
Yeah.
And if the name comes up, we'll play that.
All right, starting off, J. Rowe, Chuck Negron, Kurt and Rick Reil.
From the Gripweeds.
Yeah. Anything Box with Claude Sterilio. Local Man Justin Schuyler from Albertsville. Or Albertus. I just got it wrong. Mark A. Richardson. Jittery Jack.
Hold up. We got something from Jittery.
Oh, the Jitterman.
Do you remember Jitterman?
The Jitterman.
That was probably the month we did the Rockabilly.
Oh, yeah. We put them together.
Yeah.
Hey gang, this here's Jittery Jack. Just want to congratulate Jim and Mike, or as they are now known in the Witness Protection Program, Matt and Rob, on their 100th episode. Congrats, guys.
And he's, of course, from Boston. You can hear that.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Jittery.
Thank you, Jittery. All right. Dax Nielsen, Joey Mullen, Jim Babchak.
Hold up, we got a message
Jimmy.
from Jimmy,
Jim
a good friend from the Smithereens.
Yeah. All right.
We have to interview him again.
Yeah, what's he saying here, Jimmy?
Hi, this is Jim Babchak from the Smithereens. So, it's your 100th episode for No Good Music. KNOW. That's it, man. Keep rocking. Congratulations on your 100th episode.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks, Jimmy. All right. Marcy or Miss Marcella Levy, Fiona Silver, Little Anthony, Dan Tedesco.
That was Dan was the first interview I ever did by myself.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Ivor Davis, Mick Conroy.
From Modern English.
Jenny Don't and the Spurs. Andrea Von Kampen.
Oh, hold up. Believe it or not, this morning.
Okay, a latecomer to the show. Thank you, Andrea.
Matt turned me on to Andrea's music, and she's just a beautiful person, and you got to check her out. If you haven't heard Andrea Von Kampen.
And if you ask for an Apple Music on your Ask Alexa, Alexa will say Andrea Von Kampen. Von Kampen. Von Kampen.
Well, hopefully she says her name right.
Hey, this is Andrea Von Kampen. I'd like to congratulate No Good Music on 6 years and 100 episodes. Great guys to chat with. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Andrea.
All right, thanks. That's good. From Australia, Plastic EP.
We already played Plastic.
Yes, right. We already heard him. Charles Rosenay, When Rivers Meet. Joe Conte. Skip Grip Paris. Skip Grip. Kelly Ogden from the Dolly Rots. Terry Manning. Holly Hutchison. Go P-Bag. Marshall Crenshaw. Dana Fuchs. Lawrence Juber. Kurt Reil.
His second interview.
That's right. Butch Patrick, you might know him.
Eddie Munster.
Brian J. Cramp. Lucas Tamarin. Thumpasaurus. Strut. Lauren Marie Taylor.
She was our horror Friday 13th Part 2.
Robert Walter. Bill Summers. One of the 80-year-old crowd, probably.
He was from Herbie Hancock's Headhunters.
Yes.
Remember, he played from Watermelon Man on the bottle.
Yeah.
He had to go find a bottle. Yeah.
Chris Canterbury. Vinny Lopez.
No, wait, you skipped someone.
Did I?
You skipped.
I skipped. I didn't skip grip. I didn't grip the skip. Chris Ballew.
Yes, and we have something from Chris.
Oh, right.
Because Chris is just great guy. They're all
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
They're all great. We all love you all.
Hey everybody, Chris Ballew here. You might know me as the lead singer of the Presidents of the United States of America, or if you have little children, you might know me as Casper Baby Pants. Yes. And I just wanted to chime in and congratulate No Good Music on their 100th episode. Cue the fireworks now. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
No, that's not it.
That's
all right, that's excellent. Did I say Vinny Lopez yet?
You just did.
Okay. The young one, Francesca Tarantino.
Oh, we have something from Francesca.
Oh, that's excellent.
Now, I do have something on this interview, because Francesca was 14 years old when we interviewed her. And I think she's 16 or 17 now. And she's come a long way. I mean,
she's probably at least 17 by now. Yeah.
Yeah, it was May 18th, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
She tells us something that maybe you know about the interview, but I didn't realize. So here we go.
All right.
Hey everyone, it's Francesca Tarantino. I just want to wish a very special congratulations of 100 episodes of No Good Music. No Good Music was my first interview ever, and I wouldn't change it for the world. They're awesome. So congratulations.
Yeah.
That is awesome. You know, she's down in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so interesting talking to her. She's like, yeah, I lived in the Lehigh Valley, where I'm living and where you, Rob, lived for years. And she was born in Allentown, Bethlehem, and went down with her parents when they moved to Florida. So that was really cool to hear.
I just listened to part of that interview yesterday.
The next one is one of the wow moments that we had here. I have to say a few words. So this was the only person who came to the studio and graced us with his presence on that day. And we interviewed him. We showed him your memorabilia from cabinets, cases of memorabilia. He brought with him, drum roll please, he brought with him an Emmy, an Oscar, and a Golden Globe, and set them before us while we interviewed.
From his father.
Yeah, that's his Brian Carney.
Yeah, his
Brian
father's
Carney.
art.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask Brian for audio. I actually talked to him the other day on the phone.
Wow. It was a great day for me. It was a really special day. We had dinner out at a pub with him afterwards, and it was special.
Yeah, he had the hat from Norton, from the Honeymooners.
Yeah, and that hat is part of my profile photo on Facebook. Yeah, love that photo.
Oh, I got my eye.
All right, let's go on. Chris Clafford, Richard Barone, Melanie, who was at Woodstock, one of the few or the only solo performer.
Yeah, that was a good interview.
At Woodstock.
She wanted us to interview her again. I think she was promoting something like another album or a reissue. Unfortunately, she passed away.
If you're into the 60s music, if you're into Woodstock, I seriously, as listeners, I encourage you to listen to the Melanie interview. Jesse Daniel Edwards.
Poolside.
Kurt Reil, third interview. Paul Wexler.
Son of Jerry.
Briscoe. Sarah Karloff. Dave Hill, comedian and musician extraordinaire.
Yes.
2 Daves in a row. Next was Dave Swift.
Yeah, Dave Swift, we, believe it or not, got that interview because of Sarah Karloff, of all people, who's Boris Karloff's daughter.
Yeah.
Dave's in Jules Holland's orchestra.
Mm-hmm. Upright bass and bass player.
We still talk to each other, on Instagram. So
yeah. And just recently, the passing of the drummer from Jules Holland's. Gilson.
Yeah. Oh, you saw that? Yeah.
Yeah, he just passed away days ago. Drummer. Next from the Hooters, Eric Brazilian. I said Brazilian. It's a bazillion. How many? Bazillion.
Yeah.
Eric Bazillion from the Hooters from Philly. G Love.
Oh, we got something from G Love.
G Love.
Now, G Love, I think he's either in a factory, or a wind tunnel.
Or in his garage with the garage door up and down.
Yeah. So I still appreciate, he obviously recorded it on his phone.
Yeah. Downtown Philly, maybe. Here it goes.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy G Love, and big congratulations to Rob and all my friends over at No Good Music Podcast. Congratulations on 100 episodes. All right, keep it up, y'all.
Keep it up, y'all.
Thanks so much, G Love. Yeah, that was definitely in the car with the windows down. Love it. Thank you, G. Next one from California, Ismay. Steve Hackett.
Genesis.
Yeah. Imogen Clark from Australia and now living in Nashville, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot Fulham.
Is from the Terrifier movies.
Leslie Cavendish, hairdresser.
Yes, for the Beatles.
Mm-hmm. Local man, Daniel Roebuck. Jada Starr. Glenn Burtnick. Courtney Hadwin. Kurt Reil, fourth time.
Yes.
Yeah, trying to make a record. Well, he did make a record. Angela Petrilli from California, LA area. If you're in LA, check out that podcast. Laurie Kay. Sophie Coran.
We have something from Sophie.
Ah, Sophie. Yay.
We love Sophie. And unfortunately, recently she got attacked.
Yeah.
But she's back doing shows, luckily. Yeah. Such a sweet person. And so here is Sophie.
This is Sophie Coran, and I'd like to congratulate No Good Music on 100 episodes.
There we go.
Thank you. We saw her open up for Andrea Von Kampen when we went to the City Winery down in Philly, and really impressed with her songwriting, playing, and her as a person.
Yeah.
Imogen Clark, second interview.
Yeah, we normally most of the people we've only interviewed once.
Yeah.
Imogen, we went to see with opening for Robin Hitchcock, and then she had put out a new album which was reimagined of her other, and we just love talking to her. Like the next one is the most, obviously I've the most times.
Yeah.
And it's Kurt Reil and his wife Kristen.
Oh, he has a wife this time instead of his brother. Yeah, okay.
And I joked about on Saturday Night Live they give you a jacket when you've been on five times.
That's right. Five times.
I do still want to make him a shirt.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
in the 5 timers club.
Hey, this is Kurt Reil of the Gripweeds, and I just wanted to congratulate Rob and Matt on 100 episodes of No Good Music podcast. Pretty amazing, guys. And they brought to my attention that I've done 5 of those 100 episodes. So in reality, you can forget about the 95 and just stick with the 5 that I'm on, and you'll probably be doing pretty good. But anyway, congratulations, guys. I look forward to a 6th appearance and maybe more. So keep up the good work and No Good Music.
All right, next is Chris Slade, Kay Hanley, a very well-known man, Liberty DeVitto.
And we have this was one of the first messages we got.
Oh, that's great. He's very responsive.
Yeah, Liberty sent us video. I may put the video out.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
And Liberty, we have to preface this that he's in his bathroom, so listen very closely towards the end of the audio.
It's not just echoey.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, he is funny.
Hey there, this is Liberty DeVitto. And the guys at No Good Music said they would never play any song where I play drums if I don't say, congratulations on your 100th episode. Who knew it would last that long? I sure didn't. I'd like to apologize for the little echo in this room that I'm in. It was the only place that was quiet enough to do it. But good luck and congratulations on 100 years.
And there's a toilet flush.
Yeah. That's
100 years.
That was no Howard C. Vernon's hotel.
I mean, we're old, but we're not that old.
Yeah. 100 years. Yeah, it could happen. All right, I'm just listing 3 more, and that's it. That brings us up to the end. It's the Phantom AD.
And try saying this guy's last name, the next one.
I'm going to try. The next guy is Kevin Von Hentenrick. Kevin Von Hentenrick.
No.
Okay.
He corrected me.
Okay.
Kevin Van Hentrick.
Hentrick. So just say it quickly. Yeah. Say it like you've had a couple drinks and you want to say it quickly. Hentrick.
Yeah.
So Kevin Van Hentrick. And then today was Mark Daly.
Yeah. And by the time you listen to this, the interview for Mark will be out. So.
Yeah. Well, good.
And
Rob, we had some interesting locations, I noted.
Okay.
Locations, we're here in the studio, right? And people came to us, Brian came to us here. But we have interviewed people when they were poolside.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're interviewing this one guy, and people are going by, hey, want some cookies? Giving him chocolate chip cookies.
Oh,
Handing him drinks.
He didn't have a shirt on. He's in his swim trunks.
Yeah. I'm not mentioning who these people are, by the way.
Yeah.
Another person was taking her child to a birthday party, so she's out in the street. She's I got an extra hour to kill, so let's get interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool, and in the video of that, you can see people walking by. Another guy not long ago was at a flea market. Hey, I'm at a flea market.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. Look at what I just bought here. So pretty cool doing an interview from the flea market.
Oh, and one was in his car when he first started.
Yeah.
And then he was walking in his house.
Yeah,
and, because, life catches up to, you have...
It's time for No Good Music. It's time to do the interview. Yeah. I'm in the car. Let's start it here, and then we'll continue when I go in. Yeah.
And we've had a good run with pretty much with interviews. There are a couple of snafus with not maybe getting the time mixed up, but we always, I think, worked things out.
Yeah.
I did have one person, I'm not going to mention, we could never get the audio, and I don't know why. I really wanted to interview him, and we just couldn't, he couldn't hear me, or, I don't think we could hear each other.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Maybe now if we did it, maybe things worked out, you know, with Zoom.
Yeah, it's hard to come back from something like that. Another guy in New Jersey was at his own personal bar, big bar behind him, enough to feed an army. Yeah. And then the guys who have been on at least 5 times. One time I was with you interviewing, and they were up at their summer home, their mountain cabin, up there.
Oh, yeah.
And,
they're usually in their studio.
Yeah. It was up at a home just outside of New York City.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. So
And
we get some variety there,
Yeah. Now, speaking of different, locations that other people were at, we may have an opportunity, and I'm not going to say who, to interview them before a show. Before a show. I'm assuming it's before, not after. And actually, do just a 5-minute, 10-minute interview.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
So that would be special for us to do that, because obviously we're going to see the band, and to be able to talk to the person beforehand. That's just maybe something we'd not do very often, but to have that opportunity is great.
We'll see how it works out.
Yeah. So
I've got some superlatives to
okay.
Yeah. Most informative. I was overwhelmed with the information from Ivor Davis. Ivor Davis was tapped on the shoulder back in 1965. Say, hey, I need you to travel with a band out in the U.S. Go to the other side of the world, travel with these guys, report on it. And that's the Beatles. And he's like, who? So the stories that Ivor told.
Oh, yeah.
Of the screaming thousands of teenage girls, the jelly beans hitting him, the Beatles not being able to hear their own music. It's all true. It's what you guys have seen on video. It's all true. All of it. Most enduring, Plastic EP.
For us or for him?
It was most enduring. Most hilarious. I said that one already. Chuck Negron.
I have that on. I have interviews that stood out for me, so that is one.
That is one. Yeah, Chuck Negron. You have his wiener, right?
Yeah, I have his stuffed wiener that sings.
You got that later. Yeah.
We're talking about a stuffed, it's up there.
It's a hot dog.
There it is. It's got a mustache on it.
Yes, it's yeah. And but I just listen to that. Go back and listen to that, listeners. Check out Chuck Negron. Early on, Rob and I are amateurs, not experienced at interviewing people, but Chuck tells the story of these animatronic props that are set up, huge things. Just picture these huge things on stage, but the stage starts moving, and they start moving and falling apart. There's heads of things coming off.
I think they were up on the rafters or above the stage, as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
Chuck's head flies off.
Yeah, I was picturing him mounted on stage and being up high. So that's hilarious.
And speaking about Chuck's still with us.
Yeah.
But he is, he's always had health problems, and we would love to interview Chuck again. But I want to send out good vibes to Chuck.
Right.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Chuck is 85, 86.
Yeah.
But
and his wife, Amy, or I'm not sure her name. Yeah, Amy's doing a great job being with him, caring for him.
Yeah.
A couple more. Most ageless, Francesca Tarantino. Ageless as in the least amount of age. Great being her first interview.
And we're going to interview her again.
That'd be great.
I think we're waiting she's been putting out some singles. I'm pretty sure she's working on a full album, or maybe incorporate some of those. She's got shows booked all the time.
She has been playing for years as a 15 and 16-year-old, playing at coffee shops and clubs. Her and her guitar. Yeah.
She posted a week or two ago of the life, a day in the life, and it was a full day.
Wow.
Of her learning some new songs, maybe doing a show. Doing an interview or talking to someone, and from the time she got up to the time
Wow.
And obviously it was probably a weekend. She still goes to school.
A teenager.
Unless she's
I don't know how she does
homeschooled.
it.
I'm not sure.
A teenager. I don't know how she does it,
But she
honestly.
does, I don't know if you know this, Matt, but she does a lot of the national anthem for
Marlins?
For baseball and also the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
The basketball team. So that's good exposure for someone for that too.
Yeah.
And we love Francesca.
I just got two more. Most variety. I thought that Chris Ballew brought a lot of variety from coming from the presidents of the United States to continuing on his little island out off of Vancouver, British Columbia, and being doing albums for kids.
Yeah, his own recording studio.
Yeah, it was something Baby Pants. Captain Baby.
Casper
Baby Pants.
Yeah.
So great variety, I'm like, really? You're doing kids music,
And another very upbeat, happy person.
Yeah. Positive vibes that we got from Chris. And then finally, my last one is just, I just called it Best Photo Shoot because, Brian Carney, when he was here and just telling the stories and about his dad, Art Carney, and just spending the time driving from upstate New York or somewhere in New York.
It was like 2 hours.
Okay, so not upstate, but he's driving from New York State down to visit us, to interview, brought all his stuff. We treated him to dinner, had a great time, and said goodbye. I mean, come on, it didn't get better than that. That was
we had a lot of laughs.
That was unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a couple that you didn't mention. One is Terry Manning. Again, like I call him Ivor Davis. Had such great stories. Almost, I think I told Ivor he was like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Also Terry Manning, just being in different places at different times in history. With Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
He went to the church the night before he was assassinated. He worked for Stax Records when he was 16.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, because I want people to listen to Terry Manning interview. And the person that he went to school with, and then also we can say Jimmy Page, he became friends with and went on to become a engineer.
Yeah.
And also a photographer.
Right. So Terry Manning's interview is like the most name dropping.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Terry passed away earlier this year. And I didn't know it until I think I went on Wikipedia. I don't know. You know how you go down the rabbit hole. And I'm like, oh my God, Terry Manning. And Joey Mullen, who passed away. I thought I love talking to Joey. I love Badfinger.
Yeah.
He was the last person from that band. And Imogen Clark. Just a beautiful person. Meeting her was great. She's another upbeat, happy to be doing what she's doing, loving what she's doing.
Honest and genuine person. Yeah. We love you.
And the Kurt Reil interviews. I've known Kurt. I think Matt's known Kurt a while, probably through me, with the Gripweeds, New Jersey band, through the Smithereens, which we know well. And Kurt's just a great guy. I've hung out with him, at concerts, where they're playing and with other bands. And we hope to eventually go take a tour of his studio.
Yeah,
so
that'd be
Kurt,
awesome.
If you're listening.
Yeah. Invite us.
Yeah. And I think all our interviews are pretty good because we're kind of, biased in that way. We're not going to go into the bad stuff, but, good editing.
And my thanks to you for all the hours and hours of editing that you do. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't have a hand in that. My name is on the bill, but Rob, you take care of all that. It's a lot of editing, a lot of time, hours and hours.
Not as much as in the beginning because I'm not as, we can say, anal about the editing. And also I've kind of honed it where we're kind of, as you hear us talking now, we're kind of doing it live. Like we had the messages today where we can.
When you start anything, you're not good at it, and you learn and we learn.
Yeah. So I think that does it for talking about ourselves today, and that gives you the entire history. Yeah.
And I want to say thank you to our listeners, and for your own entertainment, the ones that we talked about towards the end, some of our most interesting in this area or most interesting in this area.
I do have one last
I want you to give them a listen.
I have one. I forgot one last thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of our listeners, now we can't go all the way back to the beginning. 6 years. I can only basically go back like 2 years.
Yeah.
But these are the top. First of all, we are heard whether we have 1 or 2 listens or 500 in 103 countries.
103 countries?
Yeah, I counted the
that's
countries.
Awesome.
And I do have the top 10 countries.
I'd love to hear that.
So number 10, we have Germany. 9, Bangladesh. 8 is Brazil. 7 is New Zealand. 6 is the Netherlands. 5, Singapore. Now, the top 4 are kind of, you would imagine.
Yeah.
4 is Canada. 3 is the UK. 2 is Australia, though. Wow. And number 1 is the US, of course.
Yeah.
So,
Singapore surprises me that it's up in there because there's not a whole lot of people there. It's small. So it's a lot of people listening to us from a small area.
Well, I can tell you the top 3 are a lot of listens, and then we go down a little bit. But we thank everybody from all 103 countries for listening. We really appreciate. And also the biggest thing for us is if you're a constant listener, or even if you listen to a couple episodes that you liked, tell other people.
Yeah.
Like I said, we cover from classic rock to we talked about folk music. We talk about pop.
80s alternative is what we grew up with.
Yeah. And any suggestions or anything, and also as always, if you're in a band, musician, send us your latest single or a link to your latest album, and we'll give it a listen. We might want to interview you, or we even play a part of your song and talk about you, your band, yourself. So thank you, everybody.
All right,
and that does it.
And we're gonna leave it with
turn off the TV
and turn up the music.
You've been listening to No Good Music, intro and exit music by the band 99%. Today's episode was recorded live and slightly edited for your listening enjoyment at the Did You Say 7 Studios in Washington, New Jersey. You can find No Good Music on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, our host site Podbean, and mostly anywhere you listen to podcasts. Be sure to follow our Facebook and Instagram pages. And as always, thank you for listening.